So guess what he does? Like any sane person would do.
Buys another property.
He flies to China and kills the guy.
Oh, well, I mean, that
he
makes
flies
more
to China
sense.
and kills the guy.
I didn't
so he
know
gets
that
in
was an
jail.
option.
All right, in China.
Did you work
This
your
guy,
way?
mega tycoon in China.
That's his name? Mega Tycoon?
I don't know his name.
What was the Chinese
I don't know his
guy's
name,
we
Darryl.
were talking
He's
about
Chinese.
yesterday?
He's in China.
Hold on, what was the guy's name yesterday with Tom? Some weird fuck you.
That guy was a Vietnamese guy named, last name was The Dong.
The Dong. Okay. Yeah, we shouldn't bring that. This is not an appropriate topic for this show.
No, this is not for under the table. That's their show. They're above board, those guys.
Yeah.
We're
going to be on
Which,
the
by the
Tom
way, guys,
Story
we're
show.
on the Tom Story show. It's coming up in the next week or two. Yeah,
next
check
week.
it out. Check it out. They're all right, but only watch their show when we're on it. So,
who else?
This guy asked this tycoon for $113 million.
Okay, hold on.
And he
Back up
gave
a
him
sec. I don't know what we're
a Chinese
talking
guy in BC.
Okay.
What a family and everything else like that. He
In
convinced a mega rich whale to give him $113 million to invest in a business deal and guaranteed him a 50% return.
A Chinese whale or a Canadian whale?
Chinese.
Okay.
One guy's in Canada, but the other guy's in China.
I understand. Now I know why Chinese is important to the description of the individual. You're not just racist. It means that he's tied to the money.
No,
that
I'm
he
not
got in
racist at
China.
all.
No,
That's-
okay.
no,
I'm just
not
making
just-
sure.
I'm not at all. Yeah.
I'm protecting you, TK.
Okay, $113 million. He just wrote him a check.
Just like
he
that.
said, I'm going to get a 50% return, and you got a business plan here, unsecured. All right. Cut him a $113 million check. Now, this is in the glory days. This is in the 2016, like getting money out of China, bringing it to mainland BC, and everyone is just buying properties left, right, and center. They didn't care how much it was, right?
Yeah, sure.
So what does this guy do? He buys a bunch of properties in BC under his wife and his daughter's name.
Perfect.
Right?
Right. Perfect.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But he gets caught. He doesn't have the
doing
guy's
what?
50%.
What's wrong with it?
Well, he doesn't. He spent all the money. Lavish lifestyle again.
Not on the real estate.
He bought some real estate, but he bought it in his wife's and daughter's name, and all the good things that he's enjoying life with. He's just spending the guy's money. He probably lost it all. Right?
No.
So guess what he does? Like any sane person would do.
Buys another property.
He flies to China and kills the guy.
Oh, well, I mean, that
he
makes
flies
more
to China
sense.
and kills the guy.
I didn't
so he
know
gets
that
in
was
jail.
an option. That
he
if
goes
I
to
knew
jail
that was
in
an
China,
option,
he's
that's
probably
obviously the right answer.
executed by now. They probably chopped off his head, starting with like the smallest body parts first.
I think
But
he should
whatever.
get like a star.
That's what
for
he did.
Genius
In
level.
order for him to not get, I guess, punished or to not get
Killed himself, maybe?
retribution,
Yeah,
he said, well, I'm just going to kill this guy.
This makes the most sense. Obviously,
Okay.
you take 113 million from a dude, you better kill him.
You better kill him.
Yeah,
That's what he did.
That's what he probably should have done. I mean,
$113 million.
I would have
murder.
taken some of the 113 million and spent it on a guy on the dark web, at least. Like, why you got to go fly to China? Like,
He likes to get his hands dirty.
but there's a farmer there for like 8. What are they called? Bots, won, whatever the fuck.
That's
they call
RMB. You can say RMB.
Okay, for 8 of those fucking things,
RMB. Yeah.
8 RMBs, you can hire an assassin in China. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Don't quote me on this, but anyways, that was the right move. Go on. Yeah.
Now, of course, his family upset not just because their father was murdered, but also because their money is gone, are now in the Canadian courts trying to have the Canadian justice system turn those properties, who are obviously in the daughter and the wife's names, into, I guess, the family of the deceased names. And that's why it's in the news.
Okay. So thank you for that.
So don't give your $113 million away.
Well,
I guess would be a good start. And if you're giving advice to fraudsters now, don't go and kill the person that you owe the money to.
No, that was the right move, TK. He just went about it wrong because he got caught doing it.
He got caught. Okay.
But
don't get caught then.
I think the moral of the story should be, TK, and it's hard to imagine that somebody that could amass a liquid 113 million would not do enough due diligence before they release this to somebody, right?
Yeah.
So there must have been some other part of this story that was left out, maybe not on purpose, but there's something that doesn't just jive. You
But
don't
how
get
easy
to
is it to fake documents? Like if you're really familiar with the
fine.
business world and you know
No,
exactly what somebody's looking for, you
nobody's
know?
giving me look. If you look at me online and you search me up, you would think I'm worthy of just handing $113 million over to, but you're not just gonna fucking do it. You're gonna
Okay,
put me through the ringer
but
first.
what is the ringer then?
I just
Here's the
went through it a couple of times.
But all of those documents that you provided, could
Yeah.
those not have been fabricated?
Very
Could
easily,
those
in
not have
fact.
been falsified? Is
Very
it not
easily, in
possible
fact.
that somebody who just understands the system 100% can just provide fake documentation and show that everything that they're saying is true?
It's not a $600,000 first, God damn it. We're talking millions, Tika.
Well, we're talking about a
113.
business transaction with no security.
Was it 113 because 13's like some weird Chinese lucky number? Is that why it was
No.
113?
But the
Why was it
bottom line is,
113?
maybe that's all the guy had.
Feng Shui.
Maybe he said it's a
He got,
50%
oh,
return. How much can you invest? And the guy
how
said, the
much will
most I
you
got is
take?
110. And the guy's like, are you sure? Can't you squeeze a little more? He says,
TK.
I guess I can squeeze 3
But
million
come
more.
on.
What about 113?
People in that bracket, people of that caliber, a 50% return is not
Yeah.
that fucking good. Those guys go into deals that make ridiculous
That's not true.
amounts.
That's not true. If you look at hedge funds, I'm not saying that there's not deals that they're in that, like, there's lots of deals that they get into. That's amazing. There's also a lot of deals they
113.
lose money on. So if you go into a hedge fund and
Yeah.
you look at, like, what are the best returns and all that stuff, you look at the Millennium Fund and stuff like that from its heyday in the 80s till whenever, they had 66% gross returns before fees. After fees, it was 38% because they had the highest fees in Wall Street. So I mean, still, that's only 38%, and that's the best
I don't
ever
know.
at a hedge fund. So
It's all a bunch of
I
horseshit.
disagree with you. Somebody who says 50% would be very happy with getting 50%.
And
They would
just
be like, "Whoa,
signing
50%!"
over 113
Well,
million bucks.
clearly, the guy was a smooth operator. He
Smooth
knew what he
foot.
was doing. He
I
had
want
the
to meet that
docs.
guy. Oh, that
He was
guy's dead.
he's in jail or dead in China.
Oh, maybe not dead, but
Yeah.
did they deport him? Is that part of the story? Do we have
No,
one less
because he's a
immigrant
Chinese
here?
national leaving here. So when he went to China to murder the guy, he got caught in China.
Did get caught in China.
Yeah, he's in
That
China.
guy's dead. That guy is gone,
Most
bro.
likely. Most
Most
likely.
likely,
I
that
don't know how it
guy.
works over there for murder, but I don't think they are too happy about it.
It
Especially when the
depends.
guy with all the money gets murdered. It's different if you have all the money
I think
and
it
you murder
depends
someone else.
who orders the
Then,
murder. Where do
yes.
the orders come from?
Where do the
And
orders come from?
because there's definitely
Money
murder in
solves.
China that's okay.
I've been told this specifically by my Chinese friends. Money solves all problems.
Can you say
That's
that in Mandarin for us, Tika?
no, but all
Damn
money
it.
solves all problems.
Money solves most problems. Death is a tough one to
Yes.
solve with money, but that's coming soon. But
Mm.
for like 19.99 a month, I think. I'm just guessing. Maybe
Okay.
it's not that soon, but
No.
pretty soon you'll be able to cheat death for 20 bucks a month on some kind
Yeah.
of a SaaS platform.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think.